Hey, you, this is for you. I want to share with you how to sell your home without being homeless. Here's something that not everybody knows this. We want you to understand there's ways right now to sell your home without being homeless or put yourself in a tough situation where you have to offer these astronomical numbers. We just did it for a client. The first one is a contingency. So listen, it's pretty common to make an offer on a house and then say, hey, you know what? I want to offer you this on your house. However, I'm going to need some time now to go back and sell my house. Unfortunately, it's not a strong position to be in right now because the market is so competitive. Inventory is at the all-time low, just about everywhere, almost all parts of the country. I would definitely look local to wherever you are, but where we are in Massachusetts, inventory is an all-time low, so very challenging to get those offers accepted. Sometimes you can if you put in like a short time frame. Like for an example, is give us 2 weeks to get our house under contract, and then we can close in 30 days, or maybe a couple weeks with a non-refundable deposit. People might be more open to that. So there's an opportunity there. But again, that's just one of the options. Another option is what we call the lease purchase option. So let's say you put your house out and for whatever reason, it's not selling. You find a perfect house. So now let's say you don't want to sell your house for less than you think you should. Okay, fine. We find somebody that will now lease the house from you, and they will lease it for a couple years, and then in a few years they will purchase it at the price you guys agreed upon now. Typically, this is from somebody that maybe is a relocation, maybe they don't have the greatest credit right now, but there's somebody that's working on fixing the credit. So what does that ultimately do? It puts you in a position where you don't have to make two mortgage payments now. You have somebody in the house that is making the current mortgage payments, and hopefully you're making some more additional money every month into your pocket. And then when the time's right, you can sell the property for them. Again, takes you out of the situation or the position of having to make a contingency, right? I want to sell my house, but it's going to be contingent on selling this house. Just not a good position. Another position is just cash, right? If you have some cash, then go find the perfect house and then make a cash offer on it, get it under contract, get it tied up, then get your house on the market. We just had a client that did that. It worked out fantastic for him. And because he was a cash buyer, and I know not everybody's a cash buyer, but because he was a cash buyer, he was able to negotiate the house and get it at asking price, where there were other people that probably went over asking because he was a multiple offer situation, but because he was cash, he was closing quick, he got the house. And then the obvious is putting your home on the market, contingent on then finding suitable housing. But similar to the other way of making the offer, less people now are going to be interested if they know, well, geez, I'll make an offer, but I can't really buy the house unless they find something else. So again, it just weakens your position. So in my mind, the first step here is more of a mindset thing. It's more of a conversation you're going to have with the real estate agent that you hire, and just help, they're your advocate. So they're going to help you to explore the different options and the different ways to get your home sold and put you and your family in the best position. That's our job as a real estate agent. So again, don't just go throw your house on the market and figure it out after. Come up with a plan and then a plan B, okay? And maybe even a plan C. You may need a plan C in this case, but make sure you come up with the right plan and set those right expectations up front, so then you're not disappointed, you don't lose the perfect property, and you're in a position to buy the property. The next thing is hiring the right agent. I touched briefly on it, but you really want an agent that understands this market, understands the dynamic, understands the negotiations. Your agent should be reaching out to the other agent. Like right now, I am primarily a listing agent. So I am 99% of the time on the listing side. So what happens is I get the offers personally. In some properties, we just had one where I had 32 offers. Out of 32 offers, I had maybe 5 real estate agents that actually reached out to me and said, "Hey, Dave, what's the most important thing to your seller? What could I do to get my offer accepted? Just question. Like, that's what I like. Like, hey, what can we do to sweeten things up? Tell me a little bit more." Like, they're proactive. They want to they want to know how can they get the offer accepted, right? So think about that. Then the other 27 just send offers in and then sat back and waited to see if something happened. Did that help their client? Unfortunately, no. And this is I see this is far too common. So again, you want an agent that's proactive, that's going to reach out, figure out what's most important, and obviously they need to protect you and put you in a good situation as well. But you want someone that's going to be proactive and work for you. You want an advocate, somebody that's in your corner. You want them in your corner on the selling side to make sure that they're selling and protecting you and getting you the most money possible, but also keeping you out of liability, litigation, those types of things. Obviously, you do not want to be in any legal issues. And then on the buying side, same thing. You don't want to overpay for a property. You don't want to put yourself in a crazy position where you're buying a property with no home inspection. That's happening these days. So again, the agent you select is going to be critical. And I share this joke. You know, when we're born, we all have three things: a mother, a father, and a friend in the real estate business. It's a joke, but not really. So again, if you have somebody in the real estate business that you know and they're great and they do a good, that's awesome. By all means, stick with them. But just because you know a real estate agent does not make that the right agent for you. So I would definitely talk to at least one or two or three, potentially three agents, and then decide at the end who's the best fit for you based on not just your comfortability, but the experience, the plan that they're bringing you, their track record. Those are the things you should be looking at. So I hope this was useful for you. And if you have any interest in connecting with us, there's a link underneath this art. You can reach out to us. Website is centralmahomes.net, or you can just shoot me an email at david@davidihill.com. Thanks. And hey, I hope we just brought you some value and look forward to helping you any way we can. Thank you.